Hello everyone. Today I would like to present on grammar rules, which are the foundation of a clear and effective communication in both speaking and writing. We all know that language is a gift from God that helps us to communicate clearly, and grammar gives the language order and meaning. So, what is grammar? Grammar is the set of rules that guide how words are used in a language, in any kind of language, right? So, how does it help us? Grammar helps us to speak clearly, to write correctly, understand the meaning of something, of some words, of a sentence, and it also helps us to avoid confusion. For example, the correct word here, she goes to school. As we have seen, we have begun with a capital letter, and at the end of the sentence, we have finished with a small letter. Then, what in the other statement, she go to school. As you can even see, even the monitor in your mind already tells you that sentence is already wrong. So, what is the first rule? We have the capitalization rules. And in capitalization rule, we understand, and you must also understand, that you use capital letters at the beginning of any sentence, and the names of people have to start and begin with the capital letters. The name of places, Kisumu, Nairobi, Kenya, Mombasa, all those names should begin with capital letters. Days and months: Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, January till December, they should begin with capital letters. And the word I love my mother. When I travel, I have to carry my bag. Even if it's in the middle of the sentence, I has to have a capital letter, right? An example of the sentence I've given here: many lives in Kisumu. So many, the beginning of the sentence has a capital letter, and Kisumu has a capital letter, right? Then I will travel on Monday. I will travel on Monday. You can already see the rules here applying I and travel. And I and Monday, I'm sorry. So that is the capitalization rule. Then we have punctuation rules. Punctuation marks help us to organize sentences. For example, the full stops at the end of a statement, at the end of a sentence, you have to have a full stop so that it can allow one to understand and to go to a next sentence. Then we have commas. The commas, they separate ideas. For example, I love traveling, comma, I love to eat, comma, and I love doing this. So you have to put commas in order for us to have the breaks. So breaks at the sentence, and so that we can understand your ideas, right? Then we have the question marks. A question mark is used to ask a question. Where are you going? You have to ask a question. You have to put the question mark for us to understand that is a question. What are you doing? Has to have a question mark at the end of it, right? Then we have the exclamation mark. And these exclamation marks, they show strong feelings. For example, wow, alas, those are exclamation marks. So examples of sentence I've already given here: I am happy. How are you? Question mark. Wow, the exclamation mark. So these are the punctuation rules, and once you master them at a very young age, you will be able to write paragraphs. You'll be able to write your compositions in a very good and effective way. So we have the subject verb agreement. What does the subject verb agreement mean? It means that the subject of a sentence and the verb must match in number. For example, singular or plural. In singular subject, we should have a singular verb. If subject is one person, one thing or idea, use a singular verb. For example, the boy runs fast, or he runs fast. So the singular subject with the singular verb. Then we have the plural subject and the plural verb. If the subject is more than one person, use a plural verb. The boys run fast. They run fast. They write neatly. Then we have the tense consistency. This is keeping the same verb tense throughout a sentence or a paragraph unless there is a reason to change the time. Not jump from past to present or future without a reason. So if we have a present tense, the present tense stays present. If it is a past tense, the past tense stays past, and if it's a future tense, it stays future. So, for example, the present, she reads every day. It is now, it is happening right now. It doesn't change unless you're changing time. In the past, she read yesterday. It is in the past. In the future, she will read tomorrow. That is in the future. Then we have the sentence structure. A complete sentence should have a subject, should have a verb, and should have a complete thought. For example, the teacher explains the lesson. The teacher, we have the subject, we have the verb, that is explains, and we have a complete thought, there is the lesson. You can't have a sentence and say, I, 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 like, you just have to have, even right now I think my monitor is already telling me like this doesn't even have a sentence to match it. But we should understand the sentence structure. It should have a subject, it should have a verb. Then what are the common grammar mistakes? We have a lot of common grammar mistakes, but I have given just a few. For example, when you look at the first, there is there is there, and there is there are. A lot of people have confusions with this. I used to make these kind of mistakes once I was there. For example, now when you say there, the first one, it means it is they own it, right? Then there, it means another thing that is not, that it's somewhere there, yeah? They are. These are now people with something. They are, right? Then you are and you are. It's and it's, right? So these are the common grammar mistakes that we should talk about, that we should look into and understand them clearly. For example, their books are on that desk there. They belong to them. You are welcome. You are. It is you. You are welcome. Your book belongs to you. It's mine. It is yours. So these are the common grammar mistakes we should always look into. I believe you enjoyed the lesson, and we should continue with the grammar and understand all about the grammar rules, so that it may help us in future with our communication, with how we present ourselves, and even in how we speak. Otherwise, thank you, and please like and subscribe to the channel.